YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video, and it has been so long since I got on camera and talked to y'all. Honestly, I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I have literally just been living life, like, not that anybody asked, but I feel like I just wake up, I do my little thing, I eat my little food, and I go to sleep. Like, what else is there for me to do? But anyways, I'm so excited because, okay, let me give y'all a little update. In case you're here just because you actually followed me on YouTube and you were just like, oh, she posted for the first time in a year. But long story short, I posted a TikTok about trading. Mind you, if you guys don't know, when I was 18, I made 6 figures in the stock market within a span of 7 months. And so I had posted about it on TikTok. People were in my comments, yo, teach me how to trade. Yo, what did you do? You're so real. Because in the video, I was talking about how people who like, maybe, you know, those people who like sell courses, or people who are like, oh, join my chat, you're gonna be a millionaire in 2 days. I was like, they're lying to you, because they are. Like, I don't know what else to tell you guys, but like, trading is not a pyramid scheme. Like, I know you guys remember Forex, right? Like, y'all remember Forex, right? Trading is not like that. Like, when I tell you for the last 2 years, I have woken up every day at 8:15, looked at my charts, opened the market at 8:30, made my money, and went back to sleep. The life I live is crazy behind the scenes. Like, trading does not have to be some big old pyramid scheme type thing. I just feel as though trading is never that deep. But I'm here to talk to you guys about how specifically I made $100,000 in 7 months when I was 18 years old, starting when I was 18, and also what trading is and what trading isn't. Because I feel like a lot of people have very misconceptions on what trading is and what trading isn't. You know what? Let's go into that first. I feel like I gotta keep it real with y'all at first and talk about everything that trading is not. The number one thing that options trading is not is a get rich quick scheme. Don't care what anybody told you. Don't care what no one's advertised to you. Trading is not something that you're gonna join one day and you're gonna be a millionaire in 2 days from now. It's just not like that. It's not realistic. I'm sorry. Like, it's just not. And I feel like a lot of people feel as though trading is just like something that you just join up and now you're a millionaire. You know what I mean? Like, yes, while I was blessed by the grace of God to be able to make, you know, $100,000 in 7 months, that's not most people's reality. I honestly say most people who start trading are not going to succeed at all. Like, you're not going to be successful, and I mean that in like the nicest way possible. But I have seen so many people start trading and give up, and throughout the last year or two, like, it's just one of those industries where it's like you either have it and you work at it and you get it, or you just don't. Like, it's not something that you're going to be a millionaire overnight with. And also, you're not going to turn your $50 into $5 million. I'm sorry.
You cannot be for real.
I'm sorry. I don't care. When you tell people, or when you see people who are like, oh, I just made 20 grand in one day, you have to consider how much money they put in to make that 30 grand. Like, for example, like, I have $10,000 days. Like, I'll have days where I wake up and I make $10,000 in like 3 minutes, which sounds crazy. But if you trade options, you know what I'm saying. I trade the open, I trade, you know, that whole thing. But like, if I tell you that I put $10,000 and that's how, or if I made $10,000, it's because I put in like anywhere between 50 to 100 in a trade. And I know that's a lot of size, but like, I personally, my risk management, I'm not even gonna talk about it. But think about it like this, as far as like percentages. So if you have a trade, right, and you put $100,000 into a trade, right, and you make 10%, you're making $100,000 or $10,000, right? DeMarcus! Sorry, y'all, that's my dog. Moving on. Yeah, if you have $100,000 in a trade and you make 10%, that's $10,000. So if I'm telling you I made 10 grand, it's not because I put in $200 and it just it's not like it did just double, triple, quadruple, whatever into 10 grand. Like, I put in a lot of money to make that. Like, please don't expect me making 10 grand off of $500. Like, that's not realistic. I'm sorry. Like, trading is really, to me, in my opinion, all about percentages. Another thing that trading is not is easy. Like, I have spent so much time crying. This thing has ruined my whole entire day. Like, when I tell you, like, trading is not easy at all. And I don't mean easy in the fact like looking at charts and deciphering them is hard, but like, mentally, trading takes a huge toll. Like, if you are not mentally strong, like, trading is gonna whoop. It's gonna whoop. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's taking you down. I'm sorry. Like, it's hard, but it's very lucrative. Like, okay, things that trading is is lucrative. Like, it has absolutely changed my life. I'm 20 years old now. I have never had a job in my life. Like, the money that I took in to make 6 figures was $1,400. $1,400. Like, I took my stimulus check and now I make over 6 figures annually. Isn't that crazy? And I'm not saying this to say that, oh, you can do it too, but it's possible with a lot of work, a lot of effort, and correct market conditions. Please hear me out when I say correct market conditions, because when I first joined, I'll admit, when I first started trading, like, market conditions were so easy. I could have jumped into a trade with no type of prior conviction and made money. Like, it's a lot harder to do that a lot now, but it's possible. Like, trading is definitely, like, it's lucrative and it's possible. But I always tell people, like, trading changes lives. Like, you should 100% be trading. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Like, the way I got into trading, I was on my Instagram one day, minding my business. You know, I'm sitting here doing my own thing. I'm on my phone, or I'm sitting here minding my business. I see the homie, I'm scrolling. I stop. Dude talking about I bought a 2021 Mercedes AMG at 19. I'm like, mind you, we just graduated. I just graduated with dude. We was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh shoot, like, he's up. So I hit him up, I'm like, yo, like, what do you do? And he's like, oh, I trade options. I was like, word? No clue what it was. I don't know what trading is. I don't know what options are. The only options I got is what I want to eat in the morning. Like, it's never that serious. Never was that serious. And so he had a group chat at the time, and then I ended up winning a mentorship, and that's how I ended up learning. Like, one thing I will say is, if you want to learn how to trade, mentorships, I think, is the best way to learn how to trade. Like, me now, as I go into trading education, I'm mentoring people, and I see that it's a lot easier to grasp if you're having a personal mentor, because that way you can ask questions, you can stop, you can figure out what strategy works for you. And so I got mentored, and I would say within about 2 weeks of mentoring, I was able to start live trading. Once again, not recommended, but I was like, oh, you know what, like, I'm him, like, you know, like, I'm gonna hop into the stock market. So I started trading after 2 weeks. I think I saw profit on my second day. I think my first day I made like $600 or something, and I was like, I'm up. Like, we're getting out the hood. Like, when I tell you my first day making money, I was like, is this easy? I'm him. Like, y'all can't tell me nothing. Like, you can't tell me anything. And I honestly didn't know what paper trading was. And so paper trading is essentially when you're trading in real time with real stocks, but with fake money. So it's basically like a safety blanket. So that way you can get a feel of losing money, making money, etc., etc. And so I never paper traded. I went straight into the market, but I think it was for the best because I learned that way. Even though one thing I will tell you guys with options trading, you take expensive mistakes. Like, one mistake could cost you your whole entire account. Like, whew. I'm so tired of this dog, y'all.
I'm like, what do you say f me for?
But one mistake could cause you your whole entire account. Like, trading is not for the weak-hearted at all. And so after that, I began to compound my account from there. But when I first hit, I think it was like I made my first $6,000 like 2 weeks after. And I was like, okay, I'm up. So I spent all the money on my mom's birthday. It was her 50th birthday. I was at Louis, Chanel, Gucci, Tiffany. I got her a MacBook. Like, I was dropping a bag on my mom. I was like, oh, this is nothing. I'm gonna make it back. Didn't see profit for a month straight. When I tell you, I fell to my knees. I was sitting here every time she posted that little bag, I was like, looking at her crazy, because I'm like, yeah, that's all my profit right there. I'm not getting this back. So please don't get cocky with your money. Please don't get cocky with your profits at all, because that's what I did. Didn't see profit for a month. I was like, they got me. They got me. Like, that's all I can say is they got me. Ugh, just thinking about it. But like, when I tell you trading is actually very profitable in a short period of time, like after my mom's birthday and I finally went through my rough period and I was able to compound my money back up, like I absolutely fell in love with trading. Like, you can make so much money in such little of a time. Like, I'm gonna show y'all. I found screenshots, y'all. I got proof from when I first started trading. Not crazy profits, but like crazy to someone who's never had a job. So if you guys can see, you see where it says April 8th, 2021. Anyways, long story short, this was $270. So that's $270 in profit at 6:31 a.m. Okay, 6:31 a.m. Again, I'm at $340. Once again, as you can see, timestamp and money. 6:32, I'm at $860. Hold on, y'all. I need us to focus because you guys aren't understanding. $860. And here's the timestamp. 6:32. So you're telling me mind you, the stock market opened in California at what? 6:30 a.m. So what? I'm up $860 $60 in 2 minutes. Okay. Right. And I started with what, probably like a band or something. I think this was like 100% trade. And then at the end, 638, I ended up with a whopping, if you could see it, if it did focus, it says $1,020. That's what I ended up with on that day. And this was April 6, 2021, like all in the span of like 3 minutes. So when I tell you trading changes lives, like love it. But yeah, that was like the very small story about my trading journey and like a few things that I feel about options trading. This was not an educational video by the slightest bit. I just wanted to come on here and talk about like my experience with trading and how I got to where I am today. Like, you guys don't even understand. Like, let me just take some time to give glory to God. Like, the position that I'm in right now and the money that I can make, or not even money I can make, the money I have made and the money that I'm making right now at 20 is crazy. Like, I am breaking generational curses in my family when it comes to finances. Like, it's crazy. Like, you know what's crazy? The first time, like yesterday, I think it was 2 days ago, I made $20,000. And I was sitting here, I was like, dang, like the first thing I wanted to do was go fly to Chicago to go take my little cousins on a shopping spree. I was like, I need to be the cousin that I always wanted in my life. Not that my cousins weren't cool. I love my cousins, but like, you know what, it'd be so cool to have a cousin that just swoop in and buy you all the little Crocs you wanted. You know what I mean? Like, I just thank God. Like, I'm such a big, I love my God. If y'all see this, I have a whole prayer board of prayers that I have and prayers that have been answered throughout the year. Like, the God I serve, he changed my life, and so did trading. And yeah, that's just like a little bit about trading. I know this is not like a fun video, entertaining video, but like, if you guys really want to see some content of me teaching and educating about trading, you guys definitely comment down below and I'll be more than happy to teach you guys how to trade on YouTube. I feel like education is a blessing. Like, I feel like trading education is something that everyone needs to learn how to do. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.